all of his gifts for humanity and his sacrifices. The avatar of Paramashiva happened on planet Earth for you, exclusively for you, to realize that you are Paramashiva. In this global circumstances, when and if the panic and fear is trying to touch us, the easiest solution which is available for all of us is the simple feeling of devotion and connection to our Guru. The autobiography of the avatar is the best way to nurture that feeling connection with Swamiji and begin holding in our inner space. Today, we will be continuing in our journey in the autobiography of the avatar. We have been introduced to the yogi who made Swamiji as a yogi. At the mere age of 3, Yogananda Puri or Raghupati Yogi who got to know Mata Vibhudananda Puri and her extraordinary life. We also started to understand Swamiji's gurus and the role of that each one of them played in the grand Leela of the avatar. Yesterday, we were introduced to the fundamental aspects of Swamiji's life, sannyas. Many times in our lives, we have different awakening moments, strong moments where we feel start to question the society around us and for its impermanence. And something which was built, which was blind spot, becomes uncovered. Swamiji says this happens when we witness death. Siddhas have mastered the science of how to use every death to awaken the deeper strands of DNA. Every death can be used to awaken deeper strands of DNA. At the time you are disillusioned about the stability of the society, your third level DNA strand can be awakened. Because disillusioning or disillusionment about the society creates a deep insecurity in you, and when you face that insecurity, the next level of DNA, the very physical structure, the physical ability gets awakened in you. When you face deep insecurity with the society, you have two choices. Either you can build completely new muscles and new body, or completely get broken, go to pieces. You have two choices, because when the insecurities attack, the death of the moment to moment to moment, you would start living more in the conscious state. Living more in the conscious state would awaken the deeper strands of DNA. Same way, if you have broken heart, if there is a problem you are facing in your life because of some broken relationship, please understand, go to that consciously. You will start living intensely, blissfully with your own body, without the need of other body. The possibility of achieving brahmacharya happens in you when the relationships are broken. A relationship being broken is a death. Brahmacharya happening is new birth. So every major incident in your life, every death in your life can be used to awaken the deeper levels of DNA. Being guided through the death, Siddhas have used this science. Consciously, they would put people into the death experience and awaken the deeper strands of DNA and bring them back. They even use herbs sometimes. Siddhas use the three things: Mani, Mantra, Aushadha. Mani means the truths. Mantra means the technique. And Aushadha means the herbs and the medicines. Siddhas, Siddhas are the masters, have used all three. They would put a disciple into death, awaken the deeper strands of DNA, and bring them back. The science of becoming an incarnation is expressed in such a detailed way in the Siddha tradition. Your very body, to hold the consciousness, would become great and big. Your very system, which has an intense ability, the capacity to radiate, would become big. Swamiji says, from my own experience, both how each death happened in my life raised me to the next level of understanding about life and death. The first death, my cousin brother, the elder brother's death. Next, my grandmother. Third, when I was taking care of a sadhu dying my yatra time. A patient in the next bed. Fourth, my own death in Varanasi. Swamiji continues to narrate. Fifth, when I was taking care of the devotee in Bangalore. The next bed's patient's death. And sixth was my father's death. So these 6 experiences, the 6 deaths, have taught me great lessons. The 6th death, my father's death, I was physically not there. But by then, the need to attend anything physically was not there. Understanding about death not only gives you enlightenment, but gives you, if they get unlocked, you would get yogic powers, extraordinary powers. The first death, Swamiji tells us, the first death I saw in my life was maybe around age 10, was my cousin brother, my father's elder brother's son. Let's watch Swamiji's own narration in his own words in a video.
Big. Today we will work on death. Of course, not with medicines. Today we will work on death, but not with medicines, but just with understanding and technique. I can tell you from my own life how each death happened in my life has made me an incarnation. Or I can say, awakened the deeper strands of DNA. The first death I faced in my life, my father's elder brother's son, elder son, he died. He fell into the village well. He went for a vacation to one of his relatives' house. You all know in Indian villages, if the school holiday, immediately we'll pack and go to some aunt's house, uncle's house, 2-3 days run around there and come back. It's the only way of vacation. He went to a vacation nearby village. My family is a tight-knit family. They don't marry outside the, not even outside community, not even outside the family. They'll marry inside. If you pick up one person, he will have 10 way of relationship with other persons. So, this boy used to be dumb and deaf little. So, he can't speak fluently. He went for vacation and the villages will have a wall, the well without wall. So this guy was running around and fell into that well and died, unfortunately. So when his body was brought, first time, it's reality for me, somebody whom you saw till few days before will not be there with you anymore. I can say in a way he was my first devotee. He used to have a great devotion for me. He is the one who will bring water, flowers, everything for my puja. He had a tremendous love and respect for me. Even though I am younger to him, he will bring all the things necessary for my puja, help me in puja, assist me. Very religious person. And I used to give him a lot of attention. I am the only person who can play with him or who can entertain him. You see, in all other play, you need to talk, you need to interact, you need to be equal. But my play is sitting with the deities and playing, doing puja. There you don't need to talk much. And only I will be able to accommodate him in my play. Nobody can accommodate. So I used to have a tremendous love for me and my first assistant, maybe I can say. And a great devotee. Suddenly, he is not there. Apart from my practical problems of who will assist me in my puja and all that, who will fetch me water, who will get me flowers, who will get me sandal paste, then with that only you can do puja. I was thinking, who will do all this work? Such a big shock. The basic understanding that death is inevitable got drilled in me. Actually, I can say, this awakened the sense that I have to be dependent only on me, only on my body and mind for anything I want to do. Society will not be a permanent help. That reality was completely experienced by me. I can say, surely it has awakened a very deep, next level strands of DNA in my body. So, independence. I can say, this was one strong shift in my body. My body has started becoming yogic body. See, my whole idea of depending on somebody was lost. I have to be completely dependent only on the 6 feet frame for anything I have to do. And he was one more close disciple of Raghupati Yogi. Raghupati Yogi was actually working on him to make him speak. I have seen Raghupati Yogi actually made him speak at least on 3 occasions very fluently. But that boy finally asked Raghupati Yogi, no, I think I'll be better if I just live the same way I came, so that I will not have much responsibility in the world. Again, the conscious decision. I have seen Raghupati Yogi made him speak at least on 3 occasions, very fluently. He gave some herbs and asked him to keep on the last part of the teeth and hold. And he started speaking fluently. That funny thing is, holding his teeth, he was speaking fluently. That's the most funny thing. Still I remember, the jaws are completely holding the herb, but he is speaking. He is able to create the sounds very properly, very clearly. That was the most funny part. That is responsible for my body becoming yogic body. So God, because He used to bring me the Nagalinga flowers, which will grow, the flowers will happen in the tree at least some 6-7 feet high. He's little taller than me, he will climb that tree and get that flower. The flower will be like a 1,000 hooded snake, and inside there will be Shivalinga. It's called Nagalinga flower. So he used to climb the tree and bring the flower. First time I realized, oh God, now I have to climb by myself. Even though Raghupada Yogi has trained me, climbing pillars and all that, the necessity to become an independent yogic body has happened in me with that first death. The second death was my grandmother's, my grandfather's elder brother's wife. She lived the ripe age of more than 103. And till the end, very healthy. The funny part in this is, please understand, the most funny part in this is, all these deaths I am describing happened like a process, one by one by one. Now if I look back, it was such a great preparation. How the cosmos was making incarnation. Actually, I myself enjoy that story. I am writing an autobiography. I do not know whether somebody else is enjoying or not, going to enjoy or not. I myself intensely enjoying. Oh God, what a play! What a leela happening. It's such powerful truth, such powerful incidents played so
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
It is now time to prepare ourselves to be in Upanishad with His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Let us make a conscious decision to be in the space of deep listening with the simple integrity with Swamiji. That we are here, open and available to receive the
I welcome you all
revelations
with
of
my
Paramashiva. So let us now chant Mahavakya initiated by Swamiji. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.